Well, hello, folks. Thank you for joining me again on the church history trail. And we're in a church here, and I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of the church. It's a fantastic church, as you can see. But there's a gentleman here who is going to tell us the name of the church. So, hello, sir. How you doing?
Hi, good
And what is the name of this church
the
then?
name is Saint Finbar.
Saint
Finbar's Cathedral.
And what's your first name?
My name is Fabio, originally from Italy and from Modena. That is important to know, because now I tell you the story.
And well, I'm Mark, and I'm pleased to meet you. So, could you give us a wee bit of the history here then?
We start from the cannonball.
Yes. Well, we'll go down towards this then. And you can tell us a wee bit about it.
Okay, that is the cannonball.
Uh-huh.
Come here, take a seat for a few minutes. We spend a few minutes now. The church, the cathedral, this cathedral has been built, they start to build this church 1865. Before they demolished the previous one. To build this church, they demolished the previous one. During the demolition, the previous one, they founded the cannonball 1863. Can you see the little model, the little church there? Is the church they demolished. So they demolished that church to build this one. Nowadays, the cannonball is there as a memory. But actually, the cannonball was fired many years before, 1690, during the so-called Siege of Cork. During the Siege of Cork, just behind the church, there is Elizabeth Fort. From Elizabeth Fort, they fired the cannonball. The cannonball ended in the Tower Bell. They demolished the Tower Bell, and now the cannonball is there.
That's amazing. So that cannonball was fired and it landed in the church. That is incredible. It was fired from the fort. Brilliant.
1600 in Europe has been a very bad century, a lot of war, a lot of blood, especially England, Scotland, and Ireland. Civil war, religion war, and so on. There is James II. James II is a Catholic king of England. He's a Catholic king in an environment completely opposite. At example, the parliament is all Anglican. And in a certain way, they are tolerating the James II because he has no kids. He has 2 daughters, female, but there is no boy. So there is no descendancy, okay? So in a certain way, James II is tolerated. Because at the end of the James II is gone, finished, one. And now, the wife is dead. Now there is the problem to find a second wife. And the idea is to find a proper Catholic girl to try to have a proper Catholic descendancy, okay? So the ambassador in all Europe, around the Europe, they find the right girl, they decide that the right girl is come from my hometown, from Modena. The daughter of the Duke of Modena is considered the right girl, but she is about 15 years old. He said very beautiful girls, but she's not interested at all, because actually she would become unknown. So for her this is not.
So can I just pause you there? So what you're telling us is that James II, his second wife, is actually from your hometown?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Queen Mary.
And what's the name of it again, sorry?
The name?
Of the town again?
Modena. Modena is famous for balsamic vinegar of Modena.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Pavarotti hometown.
Is that right?
Ferrari, Maserati, Lamborghini, Pagani, all built in Modena and the air of Modena. Anyway, the daughter of the Duke of Modena, she's the right girl, but she's not interested. But there is the father. There are all the ambassadors. The Pope wrote a letter. You are such a good Catholic girl, you have to follow this. So, you can imagine. She cannot do anything. She became the wife. Everything done by proximity, all the wedding contract, all signed by the ambassador in the Duke Palace of Modena. Everything is done. So the girl, Mary, Maria, Eleonora, Elisabetta, Este. Este is the family name of the Duke of Modena. So she became Queen Mary of Modena. If you take a Britannic encyclopedia, you can search for Queen Mary of Modena. That's it.
The way we would pronounce that, so this is not the right pronunciation, and Medina,
Modena.
but it's Modena.
Modena.
Gotcha.
I know in English that you use the spelling Modena.
Yeah,
No, the right spelling
is Modena.
Modena.
Very good. You learn something new every day, don't you?
So now she's the wife. Officially, legally, formally, she's the wife. And now she moved from Modena to go to reach the king. And they met for the first time in Canterbury for the wedding. If she is 15 years old, nice, very good, nice girl, he's 45 or more than 45, not good looking, with all the skin, with the poxy, all the... So the girl started to cry, oh, they're crying. But if she's the wife, there is nothing to do. She's the wife. So now there is the boy. Remember, she has never had a good life. She always was the foreigner. Who are you? You are the papists. Who are you? What's up? When the baby was born, who is this baby? Who put the baby in the cradle? So all the gossip, all the life. Anyway, there is the boy. And now the ambassador can no more tolerate the story. Remember, meanwhile, the first daughter now is the wife of William d'Orange. So the parliament called William d'Orange, and now there is the battle, the war, big war. Here in Ireland, many different battles. The first north of Dublin, Boyne Valley, Battle of Boyne. And then many other battles. Also here in Cork, there is so-called Siege of Cork. So during the Siege of Cork, the cannonball was fired, ended in there, and now is there. So this is the story of the cannonball. The story of the James II, at the end, is lose the battle, all the war, and all the family, all sent, exiliated in France. And from that moment, as example, as a consequence of that part, on the throne of England, there is never been a Catholic king. We can say there is really a moment, a passage in the history, because behind James II, there is all the Spain, Catholic Spain, France, Catholic Spain, Italy, Pope. Behind William d'Orange, there is all Anglican, all Protestant. So really a clash. That's it. This is the story of the cannonball.
And I'll tell you what it reminds me of too. I don't know if you've ever been to Dublin, St Patrick's Cathedral, but they actually have a cannonball over the grave of the Earl of Lisburn. Yeah. So they have, who is Adam Loftus. So now I can say that I've actually seen a second cannonball. And actually where I lived too in Dromore, we had, there was a skirmish there. Well, there was about 4,000 Jacobites involved in it, and Williamites. It's called the Break of Dromore. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Break of Dromore, but it's fantastic to meet someone from the hometown of James's wife.
The secret.
Uh-huh.
I'm a secret agent. From my home, they sent me here to restore Catholic power.
So, are you the new King of England then? Well, I wonder what Charles would say about that. Thanks very much. That was fantastic. Didn't expect this today. That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, and God bless.